today. We got Brian Robinson first, and then we'll have Christian Harris after that. If you go ahead and raise your hand through the Zoom, we will get things started. Questions for B-Rob? We'll start with James Ogletree. Go ahead, James.
Hey Brian, just wanted to get your thoughts on Trey Sanders. We haven't really seen him in a game-like situation in college. Just wanted to see what you had seen out of him through his recovery and now throughout camp so far.
Well, I feel like Trey has progressed a lot over the time as he recovered from his injury, and he's making a good role on our depth. And he's growing every day. He's learning the playbook, so I feel like he can make an impact on our team in some kind of way, if it's on the offensive side of the ball or special teams. So I feel like Trey has recovered pretty well.
Thank you. We'll go to Michael Casagrande.
Yeah, Brian, just wondering where you think you guys are as a team. You're a few weeks into the preseason schedule, 3 weeks until a game. Just how complete does this team feel, or how ready do you feel for competition?
I feel like our team has had a lot of growth over the last couple of weeks. We've been kind of staying focused to the task of what's ahead of us, and just staying grounded, and everybody is just keeping their eyes on the prize. So I think our team is coming together completely, and by week 1, everyone will be prepared.
Charlie Potter.
Hey Brian, you guys added 3 new faces to that running back room. Just what have you seen from the freshmen there, and how have you kind of helped them along as one of the veterans in that group?
I think they've been making some really good growth also. It's not taking them a long time at all to learn the playbook. They pick on pretty fast. They work hard. So, my job is to, make sure they're doing everything they're supposed to do on the field and off the field, so that they can stay focused on just learn the playbook so they can, find themselves a role on the team some way this year.
Tony Sakalas.
Yeah, hey Brian. Earlier this offseason, Steve Sarkisian, he spoke about kind of mixing it up a little bit more, getting the run game more in the offense. So as a running back, I guess, what do you feel when you hear those remarks?
I'm excited for whatever is to come. I trust Sarkisian in his plan, to, get as many running backs as he can on the field, working some new packages that, that will allow running backs more opportunities. So I trust Sarkisian in his word, and, I'm excited for what's to come.
Go to Chris Walsh.
What do you think about playing an SEC-only schedule, 10 games like this?
I think playing an SEC-only schedule, it would be, very, very competitive, but it'll mean a lot to, competitive guys like me, every week, just knowing you're playing against, a good team, that can, at least help you grow in some type of way. And, can't nobody really say that, with our schedule that we're not playing anyone, because we're playing a, SEC contender every week. So, I'm very excited for what's to come with that.
Okay, we'll go to Mike Rodak.
Just going back for Sark for a second, this is the second year that he's been here now, and that's a little bit different than how things were your first couple years, where there's a new coordinator each year. Just what have you seen out of his offense, and how much does it help as players to have the same coordinator this year as you did last year?
Only thing I can really see is growth. I just feel like last year, he was pretty comfortable, but just getting to know his players more and know who he got around him, and having him to have to adjust back to our system, like how you want to do things around here. I think he's a lot more comfortable this year, and I'm excited for what he has for us this year.
Go to Brett Hudson.
Hey, Brian, there's 4 returning starters on the offensive line in front of you. They were a good unit last year. Now they're getting even more experience. Just how much faith do you have in that group, and are you seeing the benefits of them returning to the point they have more experience playing with each other?
Yeah, I also feel like it's very beneficial that we have 4 returning starters, because, it's not much that we can teach them at this point. They know pretty much everything they need to do up front, and, I'm just so comfortable when I get behind the line, and, everything just work out perfectly as far as, recognizing the defensive fronts and, communicating that throughout the whole offense. So I feel like the offensive line has a very strong impact on, what we can do this year.
We'll finish things up with Michael Custer.
Yeah, Brian, just wondering where you think you guys are offense.
It's my fault, Michael. Do it again. Hit the wrong button. Ask again.
Just wondering, can you hear me now?
Yeah.
Okay, yeah, just offense versus defense. I know it's something people always talk about after the first few scrimmages or scrimmage-like practices. Where do you guys feel like you are for the offenses as opposed to how the defense is playing?
Actually, I think we're in a very good spot. You know, we compete well. You know, sometimes we come out on top of the defense. Sometimes the defense come on top. But that's just Alabama, and that's just, you know, the way we compete. So my thing is we continue to, you know, compete against each other the way we do. Both units would, you know, be very strong this year.